Y'all said you wanted more TikTok drama think pieces, and I've got another one for you. Boy, is it ever a mess. So this man, his @ is only Heartless Kid. He got on TikTok and aired out all of his cousin's business in multiple parts while simultaneously saying that he doesn't want to air out his cousin and put his cousin on blast. Mind you, while telling this story, almost the entire time, he is laughing. Straight up laughing.
Why the fuck my cousin just lose his girl, bro?
It was so clear from the very beginning of the very first video that he did not at all feel bad for his cousin whatsoever, and that's how I knew that this man had really fucked up. So in the first video, Heartless starts off by laughing about the fact that his cousin is upstairs crying about the fact that his cousin proposed to his girl and she rejected that proposal with the absolute quickness. She said, hell nah, get away from me. So at this point, when I first saw the video, I was really invested because he must have fucked up real bad for his own cousin to be laughing at him.
Yes.
We don't have names, so I'm just gonna go by cousin, cousin's girlfriend, and Heartless. So for the past few months, cousin's girlfriend has been sending cousin very specific proposal videos, making it extremely clear what she wanted and what her expectations were. She wanted a nighttime beach proposal with the light up signs, the balloons, the picnic vibe, girlies, you know what I'm talking about. Sounds very cute. Maybe not something I would like, but it's something that she wanted and she made it very, very clear, okay?
Okay, hold on. So his girl been sending like TikToks. He just showed me everything. His girl been sending TikToks of proposals that she would want. And they all like at a beach. They all look different, but they all at a beach. You feel me? Mind you, we in California. They just came out here.
They came out to California basically just for this proposal. So easy enough, you'd think, right?
Be nice.
She clearly outlined everything she wants. Like she literally gave this man a step-by-step guide on how to not fuck up this proposal. Only a buffoon could mess this up, right? That's probably what you're thinking right now.
Okay.
Well, let's just say cousin is for real a buffoon. So after the failed proposal, cousin slept in the car because he was too embarrassed and too ashamed to tell Heartless what was really going on. So cousin says that he didn't want to tell anyone about the proposal ahead of time, like even when and how exactly he was going to do it because he didn't want to jinx it.
He like, I ain't want to tell nobody about my proposal because I ain't want to jinx it. Jinx?
Cut the cameras.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm sure if you had given this girl simply what she asked for, everything she made so clear that she wanted, she would have said yes, there would have been no jinxing it. I don't want you to jinx it. Are you guys getting married or not? So cousin said that he planned the proposal on some hill with a view, which is not at all what girlfriend wanted. Hell, even Heartless knew word for word, bar for bar, what cousin's girl wanted in a proposal, but apparently cousin couldn't figure it out for his damn self.
She wanted a sign that said, will you marry me? Like she wanted the sign, the light up shit. She wanted it at night for some reason. Don't know why. At night on the beach with the sign, I guess lit up. It's cute. All attention on her. That's what she wanted.
Cousin then says that he proposed to his girl under a streetlight.
Goes to some view, no sign, no light, no nothing. I guess he used the street light.
Oh! I feel like some of these stories, they sound made up, but it's so ridiculous. It must be true. Okay, I don't know why a man would ever think that's a good idea unless that is something that she explicitly asked for. But this is quite literally the complete opposite as to what cousin's girlfriend asked for. This fool hopped out the car on some... This is so ridiculous. And I feel like to me, this just shows that this man did not really like her, let alone love her. But this fool hopped out the car on some random road and proposed to the supposed love of his life underneath a streetlight. Cousin claims that he wanted to do this because he thought it would have been way more intimate under a streetlight with a view.
He told me, bro, I thought it was going to be way more intimate if I did some shit under a streetlight at the view. But then it hit me. A streetlight, but it's a view. Did you park your car on the side of the road, get out and propose to your girl with other cars right there?
Trash.
So you went with what you thought would have been quote unquote more intimate, which to me, that just translates as less effort, right? Because it takes no effort to be driving somewhere, hop out the car, run around to the, the visual is killing me. Hop out the car, run around to the other side, propose to her underneath a streetlight. That is not more intimate because you got all the cars behind you wondering what the hell's going on while you're not moving. It just sounds cheaper. It sounds low effort. That's what it sounds like. But honestly, to cousin, all I have to say to you in this moment is you stupid as you dumb, pick a side. Please. Okay, you can't be on both sides. Pick one.
Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Pick a side.
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
So Heartless then says that his cousin is so hurt and he feels really bad for him, but in my opinion, obviously not bad enough because he done came on here and put all of his business on Front Street, okay? Like, this girl told you exactly what she wanted. You and your girl from Massachusetts, I think I said that right this time, to LA. That is a 6.5-hour flight if you flew direct, to propose to her under a street light, and you have the nerve to be hurt and upset that she said no.
Ew.
But in the second video, Heartless comes back telling us that he is very thoughtful, he is very mindful, he's very demure, and he's making it clear that he is in fact not stupid enough to give his woman anything but the proposal and the ring that she expects.
See, that's the thing. I listen to my wife. I'm very smart, very thoughtful, I know what my wife wants.
I think that this is smart. If your girl has made it explicitly clear to you what she wants, given you a step-by-step manual, step-by-step guidebook on what to do, why would you not just do that? I understand the proposal is about both people and you want to make it intimate, you want to make it maybe romantic. Obviously, that's not what cousin wanted, but most men who really like their partners, the people they're proposing to, instead of trying to give them a shut-up ring, will do what they can to make the experience the best that they can for both people. I don't see how proposing under a streetlight is doing the best for both people. It's giving shut up ring in the worst possible way. But Heartless then says that he knows if he doesn't show up with what his girlfriend wants, that he is going to be single because she made her expectations very clear. Okay, it is so good and relieving to see a man with sense because so many of y'all are clearly lacking it.
Wait, is this a fucking play about us?
He then laughs about how awkward this proposal must have been. And I can't even imagine how awkward it was and how awkward it was for the girlfriend and all the people behind wondering what the hell is going on. Especially because this is not a spot that has any significance to you or your relationship. So in the third video, Heartless comes back with an update from girlfriend, and thank God we get to hear from her for real, okay? So this is actually the message that girlfriend sent to cousin. So she says that she has been thinking on everything and says that the proposal was the last straw.
She say, I've been thinking about everything and honestly last night was the last straw.
I personally don't understand why you would wait for a proposal to be the last straw, because obviously there were so many things and strikes that you maybe ignored or things that you tolerated just to get to the point of a ring, and I don't think anybody should do that. That doesn't make sense to me. But that's what she did.
That's my opinion!
But girlfriend says that she wanted a moment that was beautiful, special, and meaningful, and his stupid ass couldn't even do that.
I specifically told you I didn't want, and you completely ignore all of my requests. I wanted a moment that felt special, something beautiful, something meaningful. A beach with a rose petal walkway like I always dreamed of, but instead you decided to do it under a street light in Baldwin Park.
No notes. She's right. Heartless says that he cannot help but laugh at this situation, and it's so funny to me that he finds this so funny even though he's right in the mix of it, right? Like, I'm super removed from this, so I feel like it's easier for me to have opinions and form those opinions and kiki and giggle with y'all about it. But if I were directly involved, I don't think the first thing I would be doing is hopping on TikTok to air out my cousin's business. At least not right away. I would give it a little bit of time.
Very classy, very demure.
Then girlfriend says that when he proposed, people were straight up laughing at him, which is absolutely crazy work, okay? But she says that it's clear based on the proposal that he did not care about her feelings or even really about her, and that is unfortunately 100% true. Because any man who really loves you or even likes you would not want to embarrass you like this. Then while Heartless is reading the message, he glances over and I'm like, sir, if you are reading this aloud for TikTok and talking shit about your cousin right in front of your cousin, you are truly living up to your name, because that is absolutely diabolical, heartless behavior right there.
It was about you ignoring the most basic things I asked for. Yeah.
But girlfriend says that she is not staying with anyone who can treat her with the bare minimum respect. She's on a flight home and she's gone. Heartless continues to make jokes, and I can't with him at this point.
She bought her own flight home. You lost your bitch, brother.
Sir, you're being so messy. Thank you for being messy because it gives me something to talk about, but you're still so messy. So we then get a message right from girlfriend to Heartless himself, okay? Strap in, it's about to get real messy.
Hey man, call me messy if y'all want to call me messy, but she just sent me a DM. She said she seen my TikTok.
She says that she saw the videos and she had to laugh, so she decides to let Heartless and by proxy let all of us know why she really left. She did not hold back, y'all, like at all. And I just know there's nothing like a woman being fed up and frustrated. I know it, but I feel like maybe let's, in the future, ladies, let's not wait until we get a bullshit proposal to walk away from a man. Maybe let's walk away before that, okay? She says that cousin is not the romantic type, which is why she was very specific with him about what she wanted, but instead he proposed to her under a streetlight where all you can see is smog and cars.
Your cousin, not the romantic type. I asked for a beach proposal with rose petals, and what did I get? A proposal at a view in Baldwin Hills, where all you can see were smog and car.
Not the smog, girl, not the smog. She then says she wanted an ocean breeze. She did not want pollution. Damn! She then gets to going about his hygiene.
Cut the cameras.
Oh, Lord have mercy, okay? She says that this man is always on his game and he never has time to wash his ass.
I don't like it.
And she then says that he thinks that taking a shower is simply a suggestion.
Be proud, I guess. I think that's kind of sad. I think that's kind of pathetic.
She says that if she had $1 for every time she told him to wash his butt, she'd be rich by now.
She said about his hygiene, don't let me get started. The man's always on his game, but somehow never has time to, wash his behind. He thinks like the shower is a suggestion. I swear if I had $1 for every time I told him to go wash your butt, I'd be rich by now.
Bumbleclad!
I don't know what's more disturbing about this. The fact that she's admitting that this man stank, okay? Or the fact that she stayed with him while he stank. It's not making sense to me. Heartless is so messy because he then says this.
I'm not even whispering no more because he need to hear this.
Girlfriend then says that cousin is also a mama's boy bad. Okay? Y'all already know how we feel about mama's boys over here. Kick him to the curb, bitch. Kick him to the curb. But she then says that cousin will straight up call his mom to ask what socks to wear. Wow. But girl, this was the man who you planned on marrying? Like, I've obviously been judging him from the very beginning, but I'm also now clearly side-eyeing girlfriend because, girl, what the hell were you tolerating here? She says that she's done. She doesn't want to be tagged in anything because she's moving on and she doesn't want her man to have to deal with any of this drama. Man? You already done moved on?
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it?
It does.
Heartless then sums it all up beautifully for us by saying this.
Damn, so to sum it up, she said, cause he don't wash up, cause he not romantic, and cause he didn't do the proposals you wanted to do. Cause he, come.
So a couple days later, Heartless is back with another update, okay? He's doing his due diligence and we salute him for it. We thank you for it, sir. We love the mess. But he claims that his cousin did not care about Heartless making these videos.
It's because he did not care about me making these TikToks. He was here when I was making the TikToks.
And I personally believe that's a lie. Okay, I just know that man is shaking, screaming, crying, and sliding down the wall, knowing that everyone and their grandma knows that he smells like Badussi and was a terrible partner who tried to give his girl a shut-up ring under a flickering street light in the smog.
Girl, don't play.
I would care if I were him. But this man doesn't even care about washing his own ass, so maybe he doesn't actually care. He then says that when his cousin left the house to go back home, cousin said some BS to Heartless about wanting to be paid if the story continues to go viral or if people want to talk to him about it.
And I love it. I'm like, that's hilarious. You really belong in jail. You're so funny.
When cuz he left, he was just like, if you make TikToks, bro, if you're going to continue the story or anything or TV reach out to you, just hit me up, you feel me? Tell him I ain't doing nothing if I ain't get paid. Cuzzy, nobody's trying to pay you for this story game.
If I ever come to power, you're dead.
This is how I know you're a waste man. Be so for real. You gave your girlfriend a terrible proposal. She says you stink.
Be nice. I'm finding it.
But now you want people to pay you to talk about how you're a waste man? We could just hear it for free from your cousin. Heartless then asked cousin, so what are you gonna do with the ring? Cousin, waste man, does not miss a beat and says that he sold it already. Sir, what? It's been 5 minutes.
I'm like, dang, cuz, like, what you gonna do with the ring? He like, the ring? I sold it already. Where? How much?
But we then get a picture of the ring and it's definitely something.
Side eye.
To me, I don't think that girlfriend at all wanted this Super Bowl cluster ring, but I could be wrong. Heartless then acts like he feels bad for his cousin, and we all know damn well that he definitely does not, okay? Does not at all. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing all this. The sixth and final video that has been posted in this series, the day that I'm filming this, if there's more updates and you guys are interested, I can definitely make another video, but we hear from girlfriend again. She says that that was not at all the ring that she wanted.
This getting real spicy. Y'all ain't gonna believe what she just told me. She said, and I quote, "So about that ring, I just seen her on TikTok. Let's just say that's not exactly what I was hoping for."
I already knew that, I said that. She says that it was pretty, but the quality isn't close to what she was expecting. I would hate to be proposed to and then be disappointed on the ring that I have to wear for the rest of my life. Yeah, that wouldn't work. She says that she's glad that she didn't say yes because she would have been so embarrassed to be walking around with a ring that made her feel like she was wearing a piece of costume jewelry.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't say yes because I can't imagine walking around with something like that would make me feel like I'm wearing a piece of costume jewelry. Oh my God. Costume jewelry?
Oh my God. Not the costume jewelry, child. She says on a much lighter note, she is headed to Turks and Caicos with her new boo in a week.
What?
Girl,
what's all this bullshit and shenanigans?
you were definitely cheating, okay? Or you were mentally checked out long before this happened and you knew you were about to leave this man in the dust real soon to the point where you had another man lined up, waiting to go. She then asks if Heartless can tell Cousin to leave her the hell alone and stop blowing up her phone because she needs to focus on her tan and her vacation. Not Cousin, continually texting her to try to convince her that she should have accepted his half-ass, sorry-ass proposal.
Trash.
I'm headed to Turks this... Hold on, she said on a lighter note, I'm headed to Turks with my new boo in a week. Can you please let Cuzzy know to stop calling and texting me? I think we're done, like for real this time. I need to focus on my tan and my vacation, not his sad attempts at convincing me I should have said yes.
Heartless's reactions throughout all of this have been all of us, for real, for real.
Damn. She on her way to Turks. She's gone.
And I really appreciate him for bringing his family's mess to the internet so we could talk about it. I do.
Isn't karma a freaking bitch, man? Don't you just love when karma comes at the perfect time?
Okay, I have very mixed feelings about all of this in general because I need people, specifically women, to not stay in relationships that they know are not going anywhere good. The engagement should never be a last straw for leaving a relationship. That should not happen. If you have felt for a long time like this man spends too much time on his game, he smells like Badusi, he doesn't shower enough, why stay with him? Not only stay with him, I know y'all were hunching. So you were hunching someone who smells like Badusi? Ew. No, don't do that. If he's a mama's boy and he needs her help to pick out his outfit, why would you stay with him? Why would you let it get to the point of clearly a shut-up ring, knowing that this man does not care about you, talking about, oh, he's not a romantic. Any man, any person that really cares about you, if they know that romance is something that's important to you, they are going to continually do things that are romantic, that are important to you, because they know it's important to you, whether it's in them or not. Like, let's use our thinking caps for a second here. We need to get more comfortable walking away at the first sign of disrespect, the first time of not caring, the first sign of inconsideration, the first sign of stinkiness and poor hygiene. Because I can only imagine if he had given her the proposal that she wanted, she would have accepted that shut-up ring and been in an unhappy marriage because she has the perception of him giving her what she wants. Meanwhile, what she wanted all along was any man who was not him. It's clear that he did not really like her, and to me, by the end, the fact that she already has a new man, she's off to Turks and Caicos, it's clear that she didn't really like him either. Obviously, he is completely wrong for giving her literally nothing she asked for, but it does sound like he has been an inadequate partner for too long.
Go away. Go away. I am so sick of you.
But at the same time, that bare minimum treatment was something that she had been accepting and tolerating the entire relationship. So to me, it's not shocking that he thought that he could get away with continuing to do the bare minimum when it came to the proposal and still expect to have her companionship. I'm not saying he's right for it. I'm just saying it makes sense why he would think that. I personally am ecstatic that she walked away. I do think that she should be taking time to heal. As for Cousin, that musty man, I personally believe the only thing that could have made this story better was putting Cousin's face out there so every woman could be warned and stay far away from him. Far, far away from him. I pray for the next woman who is bamboozled into a relationship with this man, and I pray that before the next woman enters this man's life romantically, his mom has cut the umbilical cord, okay? I personally saw a lot of discourse on this, but granted, just because of what I watch and the content that I consume on TikTok, I'm not really gonna get the pick-me's perspectives who are like, you should be grateful, he even proposed to you, even gave you a ring. No.
Don't piss me off, for real.
You deserve the moon. If you tell a man for our proposal, I want you to get me the moon, that man should have a lasso on that trying to bring it down to you when he's proposing. Not proposing to you under a flickering street light in the smog with cars, people laughing at you.
Be fucking for real.
Never accept less than what you deserve. Period. Point blank.